Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this three-game. Phil Hughes will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I look to get a W here in this one.
Turned on down the line.
First pitch, 7-10.
Hughes steps into the windup. 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. 1 away. Mookie Betts will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race. Currently second entering play.
Oh, man, did he absolutely crush the ball last month. He hit over 400. One of the most dangerous hitters in baseball right now.
0-1 pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Hannigan is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Buxton is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. They go down 1-2-3 in the first. David Price gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you can see right there. He's getting close to that 200 strikeout number. Throwing the ball extremely well, missing a lot of bats this season.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, I think be aggressive at the plate. And this is a guy that's going to go in there and pound the strike zone. He doesn't walk many hitters. And so you have to attack that count, get up there, and be ready to swing early in counts.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Miguel Sano gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his... Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Mike Trout makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 44 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Brock Holt will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Hughes comes set. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sano has a beat on it. One down. Dustin Pedroia will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
Hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Blake Swihart will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air to center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Brian Dozier will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Joe Mauer will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Eduardo Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down goes Rusney Castillo. Steps in here to start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Sano is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the 3rd. Jackie Bradley Jr. will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Drives it to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, these guys have 1 home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double, but he didn't miss a big fly by much.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, You can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Red Sox leave one, but they're up 1-0. Eddie Rosario will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base run. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Price is ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Ryan Hennigan will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On the ground towards second. To second for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Mike Trout will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Hughes gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Buxton going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Dustin Pedroia stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rosario. Gone! A 2-run dinger by Dustin Pedroia. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Weekly hit towards first. To his right, Ortiz. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Danny Santana in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Miguel Sano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Rusney Castillo heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Rusney Castillo.
Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. First pitch on its way. Mookie Betts stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
That evens it up 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Boy, you can start polishing up that MVP trophy. 60 home runs for him on the year now. That's just an incredible number. You know, he was locked in from day one. And now that total is just getting up towards being one of the best seasons of all time.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Skied into straightaway right. Sano has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Twins nothing. Brian Dozier comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
That's by him for strike one. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first in time, one away.
First baseman, number 7.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Joe Mauer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hot shot on the ground is short. throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Brendan Kinsler will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
27, Brandon Kinsler.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both the lefty and the right-hander are up to throw. Ground ball left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman,
Brock Holt will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
He saws him off with that one. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll reach over to his right to make the play, and there's your second out. Dustin Pedroia will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Tap fouled at home plate. Oh and 1, here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down. Eddie Rosario will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding...
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Byron Buxton.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Just too many swings and misses on pitches out of the zone. Jeez, swing at strikes.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw into second, and he is in there.
The catcher, number 13.
Ryan Hennigan stands in. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Eduardo Nunez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Danny Santana will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And Ortiz will just take this one over to first by himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Blake Swihart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep to left field. Rosario racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Rusney Castillo will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1. Mookie Betts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. High and deep to center field. Buxton ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. David Ortiz will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Hard liner to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Mike Trout will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Xander Bogaerts will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Brock Holt gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
To first. Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Twins 1. Miguel Sano will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
the second baseman, number 2.
1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Joe Mauer will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the count will be full. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Eduardo Escobar will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Castillo calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Kevin Jepsen will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Dustin Pedroia gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Rosario. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Blake Swihart steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Wow.
Striding into the box, Rusney Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down. Eddie Rosario steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Byron Buxton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ryan Hennigan ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 8-1. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Not much more to say here. I mean, this has just been an awful performance from these guys, top to bottom. They can't hit the ball, they can't catch the ball, and they can't throw the ball. Nothing has gone right. They got to be thinking, this one, it can't end soon enough.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Into the box now, David Ortiz. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And Ortiz hits this one on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and that takes care of Big Papi for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Hannigan is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Eduardo Nunez will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Castillo is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Designated hitter,
Danny Santana is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Now batting,
Miguel Sano will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 8-1. Good night from Minneapolis.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 14-0. The loss goes to Phil Hughes. He goes to 8-2.